This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, when it comes to the British Boxing Board of Control with the members, whether it be the referees, whether it be the judges, whether it be the stewards in general, whether it be Charlie Giles, whether it be Robert Smith or whatever, we all have our own thoughts, our own opinions on certain things that they do, certain things that they say, and sometimes certain things that they don't do and they don't say. Okay, and a lot of us will react to certain situations, usually because they're not reacting in a timely manner in the way that we feel that they should do. Okay, listen, I'm guilty of it myself. I will go in on them, say things maybe at times I shouldn't say, and other times I have just let them get away with certain things as well. But that said, just because we can criticize them doesn't mean that they are below praise. Okay, when they do something right, it does need to be highlighted, and that's what I'm going to do in this particular video. Now, I was filming fights for the 10-year anniversary for Phil Jeffries, my pal Jaffa, and on one of the fights, it was a 6-rounder, Ewan McKenzie versus George Rhodes. Now, very good fight, and to be honest with you, it's the timely manner of the medical care, which of course is conducted and put on by the British Boxing Board of Control. Now, if you watch this particular clip right here, you'll see that Ewan McKenzie, he catches George Rhodes with a right hook. George Rhodes goes down and he's quite instantly out, okay? Firstly, the referee recognises this straight away. Props to the referee. Second of all, the medical steward is up in those steps, through those ropes, and right next to him within a 9-second period. So we can criticise, and rightfully so. I think that the British Boxing Board of Control should be criticised. I know they don't like it, and they probably won't agree with it, but tough shit. When it comes to medical care, they are the best in the world. Okay, some people say, yeah, but it's only because they're worried about being sued and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, after what happened with like Michael Watson and whatever else, and Edward Gutnick, and listen, the list goes on. But accidents happen. This is boxing. This is the risk that you take when you start to be a professional boxer, okay? But things do happen, and at times people will get things wrong. People will have delayed reactions. But time and time again, they are there. The stewards are there. The medical team is there helping the fighter make a recovery. It's not always going to work. Of course it isn't. It's a very, very dangerous sport, and you can't always point the finger at the British Boxing Board of Control or any kind of sanctioning body in and around the world or any kind of commission in any kind of countries. It's just that sometimes things do happen that's inevitable, okay? Fatalities will happen. Severe injuries will happen. It's a combat sport. But they are key to the recovery of a lot of fighters. Now, thankfully, George Rhodes, he was okay. They brought him to. He was sat on the stool. Everything seemed okay. So hopefully today there's no adverse effects and that kind of thing. Of course, sometimes things do take a bit of a delayed reaction, of course, with what happened on a Dennis Hobson show not so long ago with that girl. I forget her name. And obviously on a Eddie Hearn show, but of course that was out in America. But listen, at the end of the day, you have to give them praise. You do. I thought that the referee was absolutely tremendous. In fact, both the referees who refereed all 10, maybe 11 of the fights, by the way, all fights are up here on YouTube now, but all referees were absolutely fantastic. Listen, I've got some gripes, okay? I don't agree with the decision of one of the fights where it comes to Nathan Kaminsky. I don't agree with that at all, but still, the most important part is the medical care. The medical care was so fast. I was shocked. It was so fast. Because you have to remember, this is not a case of it looked like a knockout was coming. It didn't look like the knockout was coming. It didn't look like Ewan was about to knock him out. It didn't. But the way that he caught him, and within seconds, the referee was down there on his knees with George Rhodes. The medical team really were up and inside the ring within seconds. And that's from not expecting it to getting up the steps and into the ring. Absolutely fantastic. So we have to give them praise, okay? Yes, of course, they do deserve criticism. They don't like it, but it is what it is. But again, we have to praise them when it comes time to praise them. It can't always be negative about the board. We can't always be negative about things in boxing. This is a huge, huge positive. So well done to the British Boxing Board of Control. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.